Thank you. Welcome to the grand opening of the Carver Elementary School. At this time, we'd like to welcome the members of the Carver Cub Scout Troop 63 to raise the flag. At this time, we'd also like to welcome, we have 6 of our students, 2 elementary students, 2 middle school students, 2 high school students who are going to sing the national anthem. So please welcome Trinity Dowding, Carly Friday, Morgan Reed Davis, Riley Reed Davis, Stephanie Flores, and Haley Spielikowski to sing our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Very nice job, thank you. Before we begin this evening, I'd like to welcome and recognize some of our local and state representatives who supported this project from the beginning. First, State Representative Susan Gifford. Susan's in the crowd. State Senator Mark Pacheco, which I'm not sure if Mark was able to make it this evening. And United States Congressman Bill Keating, who's behind me. Today represents the culmination of many years of work and effort by many people. Our dream of a new elementary school has come true. Though today represents the culmination of one dream, the design and construction of this great building. More importantly, it's the beginning of many new dreams. The dreams of thousands of students who will attend this school over the next 30 to 50 years. This building will provide tremendous opportunities for our students. As you'll see, it's designed around the concept of flexible learning spaces, including project areas and gathering areas. It will give our students the opportunity to learn in varied settings through varied approaches. Ultimately, educational opportunity is the key to every student's growth and development. As President Kennedy said, education is the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us, there is a private hope and dream, which fulfilled will be translated into the benefit for everyone in our community. Through the opportunities provided by this school, our teachers, our community, our students will achieve their dreams. I hope to see the world that they'll lead us into in 50 years. To wonder at the progress we will make because of the educational opportunities provided to our students by this community through this school. I know our students are going to change the world. There'll be doctors and nurses, there'll be judges and lawyers, there'll be teachers and teachers' aides, there'll be policemen and firemen, there'll be politicians and reporters, there'll be writers and journalists, there'll be engineers and scientists, there'll be parents and grandparents, there'll be friends to each other, and more importantly, friends to mankind. Thank you to the Carver community for supporting our kids, our future, through the building of this school. We're just really excited about being here. It's a great place to be. At this time, I'd like to recognize and welcome Dick Ward. Dick Ward is the chairperson of the school building committee. And before Dick comes to the mic, I just want to say a few words. Dick's really been a champion of this project, champion of education, and really a champion of the Carver community. In a recognition of his lifetime of work in Carver, we want to let everybody know this evening, we have dedicated the gym in Dick's name. And so there's going to be the Dick Ward Gymnasium. We're going to be holding a separate dedication of the gym, a separate ceremony on Friday, October 12th. And the entire community, everyone here tonight, is invited to that ceremony as well. So please welcome our chairman of the school building committee, Dick Ward.
I can't talk. Hi, and wow, our school is here. Congratulations to everyone. First, we must thank you and the citizens for the vote to build this school, this beautiful school, for our kids. That is huge. I'm supposed to be doing the thank yous, so hang on. I don't like reading things, but if I don't, I'll skip somebody's name. The three groups, first, the architects, our project managers, and our general contractors, CTA. Okay? HMFH was our architects, who've done an outstanding job in designing this school. The members are Matt Lowry, Wendell Chin, Laura Warnick, Devin Caton, and Chuck Kozlowski. See, Laura, I got that name. Our project managers, who oversee everything that's happening every single day, were led by Chad Crittington, Walter Hartley, John Pope, and Chris Carroll. Your support has been great. Our general contractor was CTA, you probably saw that on the building when it was being built, whose leadership team was Peter Tremblay, Matt Kay, and Brian McCourt. But just as important is all the workers who worked on this school. It is beautiful. We have 4 major committees that I have to mention. The school building committee, and the members of that were Dan Ryan, John Carter, John Della Piscoli, Heather Sapuda. I love you, Heather. Sarah Stearns, Ruby Maestas, James O'Brien, Scott Neef, Michael Milanoski, Dave Seatontorf, Andy Solowoda. You guys were great to work with. The members of the Technical Review Committee, which is the committee that met every single week in the morning with the construction groups and the project managers, led by Bill Harriman, who weekly was overseeing this this committee, and he did a phenomenal job. The rest of the committee was... I think Bill is here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Then the technical committee, I talked about that. Our school committee, and we're thanking them because they have been supportive of us all along over the last decade, trying to go for this school. And the members of our school committee, James O'Brien, Gina Hanley-Kavicki, Stephanie Clarity, Andrew Solowoda, and Andy Cardarelli. The Board of Selectmen, who've been very supportive also, unanimously, were Alan Dunham, Ron Clark, Sarah Hewins, David Robertson, Mark Townsend, and we thank you greatly for your support. One more, guys. The ones we need to thank pretty much, maybe the most, is the Massachusetts School Building Authority. And our state treasurer is coming, or...
Just arrived, Dick.
Right behind you.
Hi, Deborah. Thank you. Deborah Goldberg is our state treasurer. Remember, the state gave us almost 60% of the money for this school. So thank you, thank you. I'm done. Thank you for coming, everybody, and we hope and you're going to enjoy going in there and going everywhere and see it all. So thank you.
Thank you, Dick. Just want to take a moment to recognize Senator Pacheco, who I saw came in, Senator Pacheco. So thank you, Senator Pacheco, for all your support of the project. And at this time, please welcome Town Administrator Michael Milanoski.
Thank you, Scott. I have to lower this after the tall guys. Wow. Wow, what a celebration it is to be here today. You all have much to be proud of as we complete this phase of our journey and turn over this investment by the Carver taxpayers to our educators and our children, who begin the next phase, their teaching and learning journey. Let's take a couple of minutes to reflect on the hard work and team effort that got us here. In 2014, the Board of Selectmen's main objective was to build a new elementary school that could be done in a cost-effective manner to secure taxpayer support and meet Carver's educational program. The Board of Selectmen wanted a diverse group of citizens to collaborate on what was in the best interest of the entire community to build this new school. They got the School Building Committee. Dick Ward, this would not have happened without you, and I just also want to say thank you for your leadership and determination in making this happen. And for those that don't know, Dick came out of retirement to run for selectman just to get this done, and he succeeded. The Board of Selectmen changed the building process from the previous renovation attempts. They wanted the community to be proud and enthusiastic, endorse the new elementary school. They got 4 out of 5 taxpayers to vote in favor of the debt exclusion. 80% of the town voted in favor of this debt exclusion to build the building behind us today. The Board of Selectmen wanted transparency, using only all-in cost. They wanted to know the full cost. They got this with the Technical Review Committee, who held their 99th meeting this morning. Chief Bill Harriman chaired these weekly meetings. He deserves a shout out for his tireless dedication to helping make this a success and keeping everything on task and on budget with our project team. Thank you, Bill. The Board of Selectmen wanted to make sure that taxpayers are getting the best value and long-term durability for their money. And they got it. Look around. Let me share 5 project highlights that we should all be proud of. Our project team, the Technical Review Committee, our OPM, PMI, our architects, HMFH, and our general contractor, CTA, all worked in a highly collaborative and effective manner throughout the design and construction phases to anticipate and project project delays and unnecessary cost. Industry standards are 5%. We are about 1% of non-owner related issues. Again, the industry standards 5%. We had 1% contingency used on this project for non-owner driven contingency. This well-run project will be turning back money to the town that can now be used for the new police station slated to break ground next year, all within our tax base. Our elementary school is one of the lowest cost elementary school projects in MSBA inventory at $299 a square foot for the construction costs. This building is durable, low maintenance, and has yielded a facility capable of delivering world-class 21st century education. This school is a model for other towns. Our partnership with the Community Preservation Commission to fund site improvements, which were ineligible for MSBA funding, has resulted in a recreation complex for the children of Carver that would not have been possible without their support. Behind you, you will have 2 softball fields. You have 8 soccer fields, a basketball court, plus many other attributes around the whole site. So it'll become a recreation mecca for the town. Our project team earned the highest levels of recognition from the Collaborative for Higher Performance School, CHIPS. We earn a verified leader status, a step above what is required by MSPA. That will provide tangible and quantifiable long-term savings. The building has conditioned air in all occupied spaces. Even the gymnasium that's providing great indoor air quality, even on 90+ degree days, at a significantly lower capital and operation cost. Also, our Carver Elementary School was able to continue their full education program without interruption during the entire construction process. As you tour the building, take special note to the innovative use of the library space allocation to create book collection and gathering spaces and project areas that are dispersed throughout the building. In closing, and this is the important part, actions taken by the Board of Selectmen following the town's financial policies resulted in the town obtaining a favorable bond rating. The debt service on this 25-year bond was able to reduce by approximately $9 million. After assigning $100,000 annually from our solar project fund to this debt exclusion, our improved bond rating secured historically low interest rates and have the elementary project designed and built the way it was designed and built have resulted in additional millions of dollars in savings. For a debt exclusion, the taxpayers approved a debt exclusion of $1.39 per $1,000. The final number that they're going to be charged is 83 cents per $1,000. This resulted in a 40% annual reduction to the average residential taxpayer from the approved $359 that they approved through the tax vote to $238, $125 annual savings. When was the last time your government said, we don't need all the money you approved, then gave you back money by reducing your tax bill from what you previously agreed to pay? Thank you all for your hard work. For everyone involved, this is an outstanding achievement from a public process. The town and you should be proud of what you've accomplished. Thank you very much.
The Carver community is honored to have State Treasurer Deborah Goldberg here this evening to represent the Massachusetts School Building Authority. We're proud of our school that we've built here in Carver, and we want to thank Treasurer Goldberg and the MSBA for their support. This time, please welcome State Treasurer Deborah Goldberg.
Thank you so much.
Take it off. Yeah, pull right up.
Okay, so they're even taller than I am, even when they're shorter. I want to thank everybody who's here, and who here doesn't know that what this is really about are these guys right in front of us. So give me a high five. So I'm not your traditional speech giver. I usually like to get things going a little bit. And what I really love, I came out of the local level. I was a select person also, so I get how important all these fiscal issues are. And I also get how important schools are as a mom. And what this is about is not mortar and bricks. This is about what we do inside those buildings for all of these kids right here. And this is about your futures. It's about all our kids' futures. And it's about giving them the classrooms and the spaces where they can get the skills they need so you all can get these great paying jobs that are here in Massachusetts waiting for you. So it's about the future and the work that we do collaboratively with the local communities, with our friends in the legislature, and I'm thrilled to see my dear friend, Senator Mark Pacheco. Hey, Mark. And so I just want to thank you all for putting in the time, for putting in the effort, for working together, all of your elected officials, the school people, the building committee. I've lived through all that sweat and all those debates that go on. I know what it takes to come together and agree to put the resources in to create this for all of them. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me the opportunity to be able to look at their faces and know the kind of future that they will have. So let's get going, because I know that they want to get in there, cut that ribbon, and start to celebrate. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So we're excited tonight to have representatives from the middle high school chorus here. And I know many of you know the groundbreaking was originally scheduled for August 29th before the school opened, but we were concerned we weren't going to have a parking lot, so we delayed it a little bit. And Mrs. Sholin had set up for a select group of members of the chorus to sing. It's always hard to get the kids together during the summer, so it wasn't going to be such a powerful group. But what I'm excited about is when we got back to school and Mrs. Sholin began to speak to the students, they all wanted to do it. So we're excited to have, I believe, over 60 members of the middle and high school chorus here who are going to sing for us a song called Just Believe. So please welcome Carver Middle High School chorus members and Director Nicole Sholin.
Is now.
thank you again to the middle high school chorus. What a nice job. Congratulations. Thanks for being here. And at this time, we're going to turn it over to the speaker that I'm most excited about this evening, and that's one of our students. So last year, at the end of the year, we held an essay contest with our 4th grade students, giving the student the opportunity to speak this evening at the grand opening. So we're excited to have with us tonight Madalin Vaillancourt, grade 5 student, Carver Elementary School, who's going to share her thoughts about our new school.
Like move this down. How do you move this down? Oh, there we go.
And then is your speech.
Oh no, this one. This one.
Got it. All right.
I am honored to speak to you as a representative of all the students to celebrate the opening of our brand new elementary school. First, we want to say thank you to everyone who made this new school possible. We are grateful to all the members of the expert construction team that created our new dream school. That includes the designers, contractors, carpenters, landscapers, plumbers, electricians, painters, and maintenance staff. Thank you also to all the terrific teachers, staff, volunteers, administrators, and the principal Maestas for bringing us the best education possible. And a huge thank you to all the parents and the residents of Carver who generously voted to support our much-needed new elementary school. By supporting this new school, you open the doors to a beautiful new building. You also open the door to a better future for everyone in Carver by making it possible for our town to have a world-class school. We love our new classrooms with great new technology, the bigger cafeteria, the terrific new gym, library, and the art and music areas. We especially love our new lockers and playground. Congratulations to all the very lucky students going to a school that was built in 2018 is a very exciting new start. So thank you to everyone, and go Coyotes!
Very nice job. Very nice job. Thank you. I won't raise this up too much because the next person speaking is Ruby. But you know, there's a lot of people who've worked hard on this project, and we've recognized them here this evening. But ultimately, in my mind, it'd be hard pressed to say that anybody has worked harder than the principal of this school, Ruby Maestas. So Ruby, you've done a great job preparing students for the transition, preparing the staff. You just really, she's dedicated her life over the last couple of years to have this building happen, to have this evening happen. So please welcome Carver Elementary Principal Ruby Maestas.
Good evening, everyone, and wow, thank you so much. It's so exciting. I'm so happy to see so many of you come out tonight. It's with great excitement that I welcome all of you to this grand opening of the new Carver Elementary School. This is an absolutely amazing, momentous occasion and a day that many of us thought would never come. We are here, and I am truly, truly honored. The school behind me was carefully and thoughtfully designed with all of these children, your children, our children, in mind. So I will be brief so that you can see for yourself. To the faculty and the staff of Carver Elementary School, I stand here today in awe of you because you are an incredibly amazing team of educators. What looked impossible became possible. And what appeared to be a mountainous challenge became our family journey. For your commitment to the construction process and the dedication to getting this building open for the children of Carver, I am grateful for your dedication and determination. Thank you so much for your commitment on establishing the theme for our elementary education model of innovation and collaboration that I believe will significantly benefit these children and the children for years to come. To the Carver community, this is the result of your commitment. If you could have seen the faces of your children as they entered the building for the first time, it would have melted your hearts to see the excitement and the wonder. The entire faculty and staff of Carver Elementary is indebted to you. To all of those mentioned by Mr. Ward, all of those who have helped to shape the future of Carver Elementary education, the commitment of these individuals and these organizations have helped to create an environment that is steeped in innovation that will inspire our teachers to facilitate learning in ways that we could have only dreamed. We know that this building will function as an incubator of instruction that is grounded in sound teaching practices that include the use of technology. In addition to the obvious educational benefits that this campus will provide, we're proud to showcase the visual and performing arts that our teachers and staff can use to spark the connections between academic performance and the arts. And alongside the educational and performing arts benefits of our school building, we have been able to capture the necessity for our children to be healthy and active. Our campus provides a variety of spaces that can foster the connection between mind and body. So thank you all for providing us with this school facility that will foster the educational approaches that are engaging, creative, inspiring, and thank you all for being here to christen our new campus. Thank you.
So another person who I think has done an outstanding job and worked very hard in support of this project is one of our teachers. And to represent the teaching staff of the Carver Elementary School, we're proud to have Mr. Baldo. Mr. Baldo is beginning his 33rd year working in the Carver Public School District. So that in itself is a tremendous accomplishment. I can look out in the audience. I won't ask people to raise their hand who had Mr. Baldo, but a lot of you probably did. There's probably a lot of people out there who had Mr. Baldo. And then, obviously, beyond what a great job he does in the classroom and working with our students, Bob's just taken a tremendous leadership role in this project and in planning for this evening. He's been all over the place. He did all the work, he did a lot of the work with the time capsule and putting the time capsule together, and just every time I've turned around over the last few weeks, I've turned and Bob's there. So Bob has just dedicated himself to this evening, and so there he is. So Mr. Baldo, please welcome Mr. Baldo. Thank you.
I'm going to go for it. Those of you who have known me for many years know that I usually speak without a speech, and they were worried I'd take like 2 hours, but I promised you I wrote it down. It should be good in about a minute. So, beginning, good evening and welcome to our new school. On behalf of the educators and students, we too want to say thank you to everyone mentioned before me. Thank you for making this school a reality for the town of Carver. Without the help of many people, this building would not be. Remember, a school building is just made of steel and stone. What makes our building great are the people who fill it each and every day. During my tenure with the Carver Public Schools, I can attest to the fact that daily, the adults and students who fill this building truly make it an awesome place. I wish you could have heard the excitement in the voices of the children as they entered on that first day. When asked what they thought about the new building, they smiled and responded with awesome, exciting, wow, and of course, big. Looking at the group gathered here, I see many former students hiding in the guise of parents, aunts and uncles, community leaders, and older students who are moving through the middle and high school. Each year I'm reminded, hey, Mr. Baldo, you had my mother. This shows the dedication that this town has to its own. You grew up here, you stayed here, and you're showing what a great community we have here. Soon, when you first enter the building behind us, you will see that it was built with the future in mind. You will notice creative learning spaces, innovative technologies, student-centered areas for independent projects. However, at this time, I want to take a second And I want to ask every adult in the audience to take a look at a young child that's standing near them. And keep looking at these children, for these children are the future for whom this building was built. After all, this building is just a building, and you, the town of Carver, have shown to these children and those in the future that they truly deserve the best. Thank you once again, and remember, the future of Carver Elementary School is bright indeed.
All right, it's the moment we've been waiting for. It's the time for the official ribbon cutting. So we're pleased that we have 2 students from each grade, from grade 1 through 5, here to cut the ribbon. So we have grade 1 students Lillian Mitchell and Chase Cutting, grade 2 Madison Moore and Matthew Moores, grade 3 Avery Utley and Cash Liddell, grade 4, Caroline Finney and Calvin Rush, and grade 5, Lucy Stearns and Owen DeAndre. At this time, we'd also invite the members of the school building committee to join the students for the cutting of the ribbon. And I guess I think they did back up a little bit, but if we can get a little space from middle high school chorus, that would be great. We ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, cut that ribbon! Yay! At this time, we welcome you to enter the ribbon.